make it boom. Gets the bar. Gangster, don't fuck with us. We say to make it boom, boom. Ooh, ooh, break his neck. Break him.
Sleeps. Y'all don't pay my bills, eh? My fiends do. It's a this not a song, eh? Oh, I'm coming. Get the drop. Bring my rod, man. Pull up. Then we spot him. Hop up the whip. No talking. Hit him up in the trunk. Then it's Rodman.
So we're here, Sleepy13's Boom video.
Make it boom, you know?
Yeah, boom, you know? So man, what'd you say? Would you say you work hard, bro? Did I say you work hard? I think so, I work hard. Man, like because you haven't been doing this music thing. You've been.
It's not even a year yet been doing this. And
Exactly.
I never rapped in my life.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I was gonna say you haven't been doing this too long. You've been doing this for a few months, and you're doing some good numbers. You're doing, look around, guys. So basically, what we're gonna talk about today, we're just gonna show you guys behind the scenes of Sleepy13 Boom video. It's gonna go crazy. You can tell how much effort's in on this. It's gonna be big.
We're gonna make it boom, you know. We got our dancers over here, you know. We got Bulletproof right here. You know what I mean? We got my producer over there, you know. What's the other one? You know? Then we got my main guy right here is gonna really make it boom right here, yeah. State your name, yeah.
My name is Egg. I go by Eggman the Fire Breather. And we're gonna make it boom. That's what I'm here for.
You know what I mean? That fire breather, make it boom. Yeah. So we're just here. Stay tuned, man.
Get the drop. Bring my rod, man. Pull up. Then we spot him. Hop up the whip. No talking. Hit him up in the trunk. Then it's Rodman. TV on. Find him missing. Pull up. No beeping. See my nine. Start tweaking. See you running. No breathing.
Nice shoes, man.
But yeah, so how does it feel to be here? You know, you're supporting your brother. You know what I mean? Like.
Always. All right. It feels amazing. You know, we here for Sleepy13's video shoot, Make It Boom. Sleepy, even though he's a new artist, just started last year, he's so hard.
Yeah,
it's
man.
like my family. Super dedicated, and he always knows what he wants to do with the record. You know, so he's easy to work with in that nature. And we're just trying to push his sound out to different places, you know.
I feel that.
He already got Toronto. He already got Ottawa and Toronto in his corner. So with Vancouver, New York, we tapping in everywhere with Sleepy sound, you know what I mean?
True.
But he's authentic. He likes to have fun, and he's a real nigga, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's easy to make music with him or even push the music.
Okay, since you're here, can I ask you about Dennis Rodman?
Yeah.
So your verse.
You know shit. You know shit. You know, I like this shit.
So your verse on that song, you know, where was the inspiration on your part? Because you came in hard, you know. Sleepy set the tone, but you definitely carried out the energy. You know what I mean? Like some features are hit and miss, but like sometimes, especially with artists, it's better to them have a single, and sometimes features can ruin it. But you definitely accented the song perfectly. So can you tell me a little bit more about that process when you were doing that?
Yeah, we that shit was funny because it was more like I said in the song, Sleepy my cousin. That's no discussion when I was saying it, rapping.
Like, we was kicking it that day. I wasn't even supposed to be on Dennis Rodman.
Really?
I don't think I was supposed
Oh, really? That's
like,
crazy.
I literally wasn't. I was just KJ and Jay Creole. We was at their studio recording it, and he played me the record like a couple days beforehand, and The Last Dance was out at the time. So I'm not sure if y'all watched the Michael Jordan documentary.
No, I didn't.
All right, well, it was on Netflix at the time when we was all in the house. We was just all in Corona house, and shit was dope. So he's like, yo, I'm doing a song called Dennis Rodman. Come to the studio with me. I was like, all right, cool. Literally, there was like an hour in this session, and he's like, bro, jump on the song, jump on. And that's my family, so easy. I wrote the verse probably on the spot. And,
Damn, man.
Pull up, shoot, pull up, score. But my shit was more inspired by The Last Dance or watching the Netflix shit, because I literally just got done watching the Dennis Rodman episode. So it was like God's plan. Like, it was just super random.
Yeah, I know. Like all the stars are aligning. Type,
So
yeah.
He was like, yo, like anything he asked me for, I'ma always do it. But it was just random because I just got done watching Dennis Rodman. He has a song called Dennis Rodman, boom. And it was a great thing, and made to be one of his first records. And like, that's like I said, anything I could do to help any young artist in Ottawa, Toronto, you know what I mean? I could, just give my help with, you know what I mean?
That's big us, man.
You already know. You fresh too, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, I try.
Palm Angels, you feel me?
Yeah, we out here.
Little Ottawas, we out here. I'm gonna do an interview. I would love to really do one with y'all soon.
Yeah, man, we definitely have to work something out,
Fucking like y'all.
Yo, check your DMs. Be something for me soon,
Big up, yo, I appreciate you a lot.
So we're still here. We've been here for a little bit. I would say maybe like an hour and a bit, 40 minutes. There's some complications with the vehicle. I think they're getting it washed or whatever. But I think we're going to a next location, so we didn't really do much here. But I don't know. They still got. It's still happening, of course. Like, everybody's still here. But yeah. So.
Okay, we're filming. Oh, put your mask on. It's not. I don't know if I have my mask. Where is it? I don't know.
Devin Street. Hold on, it's Devin.
Yeah, right there. Stop filming me.
I'm on the road. Yeah, I'm reaching. See the feds, hide and seeking. I'm from the streets. Yeah, I'm starving. See me
Are we allowed to enter?
Quiet. Action.
Sleepy13. It's another for the streets that I said, you know? Yeah. It's not just like that, it's a movie right here. Like, no! Make it boom. Throw your rags up. Throw your rags up.
So we're still at the current location. We're still at the current location where they're about to shoot, as you guys can see. Just take one.
Throw your rags up. Make it boom. Show your sad side. Show your sad side. Show your sad side. Make it boom. Pop smoke with it. Pop smoke with it. Pop smoke with it. Make it boom. Do the song. Make it ding. Pop smoke with it. Pop smoke with it. Make it boom.
Alright, ready, Sleeps? Sleeps, you ready? Sleeps, you ready? Where's the speaker?
Yeah. So Sleepy, man. When was the turning point when you decided to start making music? And what caused it?
Yeah. I guess it was like almost like around these times actually. Actually around these times, April times. You know? Pandemic is here, you know, bored, home, chilling, and one day I was like I was wanting to make a video or do something. You know, so took a beat. Found a beat I should say, heard it, and then what I was feeling and thinking at the time, just took it and put it on that and see if people relate.
Yeah?
Right? And that was my first song, Dennis Rodman. You know what I mean? And people loved it.
Yeah, it's,
You know what I mean?
it's like that track, like it's super catchy, you know. It's definitely spiking in views. And it hasn't even been up there for how long? How long has it been up online for?
I did that like what? July? Probably
Yeah.
July, yeah. So a good couple months, 6 months or so now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doing good. You know?
For sure. So, speak on Dennis Rodman. Why Dennis Rodman? You know?
Dennis Rodman. Why? One, what I like about him is because he's a unique guy. You know what I mean? I'm also, I can be unique too. He's weird. I kind of say I'm kind of weird too, in my own little way. You know what I mean? Not his rainbow way, but my good way though. You know? And like, and also him, he's like a bully. He was a bully in the streets, not the streets, but in basketball. And like me, not a bully, but like he still reminds me of me a little bit out there. You know, just him. And then thought of the word Rodman. Said that one day like Dennis Rodman, like Rodman, be different, Dennis, yeah, Rodman, and put that two together. I'm like Rodman. I can use Rodman. You know, switch it up. You know, yeah. Like,
And then on that track, you were with your Crody Bobby, huh?
yeah, good Bobby, yo.
So how
Big up
describe
Bobby.
working on like working with someone, because y'all close, like you've known him, right?
Yeah.
So
This guy since he came to where is it? Pittsburgh. From Pittsburgh actually. You know what I mean? A good couple years ago. Like what? Since we're 17. Holy. That's some time, you know? And like how I met him actually, I met him doing work. We're actually working nights. Yeah, we're actually working nights. We used to do stores and stuff, and floors and all that, and I used to watch this guy actually just freestyle while he used to when we used to like sweeping the floor and doing all that shit and whatever, and and one day he was like, yo, I'm gonna be big one day, man, I'm like, alright, and then I look at him now and he's doing his thing and
I mean, you all both doing your things now. Like this is a nice video, You got tons of support out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got your family out there. You got your niggas out there.
Yeah.
And and this you've created. Of course you've had directors and you've had media teams and whatnot, but you've created some pretty good videos so far. You know what I mean? So there's a lot. Would you say there's a lot riding on this right now?
Honestly, for my videos, you see, I do everything by myself, you know what I mean? There ain't no help, I'm real indie. Everything you see here, everything, visuals, everything, it's on me. I'm trying to put everything together, and if people actually fuck with it, they fuck with it, I try. I'm here, I'm trying, but I just do what I can. And hopefully, someone else can actually see that and take that and say, hey, Sleeps, I love what you're doing, come in, this is Dane, my cousin Dane, Dane the Don right here, he's one of those guys. He actually was like one of the first guys to actually bring me to my producers, actually, Jay Carell, into the studio and actually start doing my music, you know what I mean? And he was actually one that said, yo, Dennis Rodman. What did he say about Dennis Rodman actually?
I told him, I'm like, yo, we're in the studio, so like, yo, the man did a track, it was good still, but when I heard him do Dennis Rodman, and we did with the intro, I'm like, yo, this track's gonna be fire. And Crosby jumped on it. It was a good track, Fire.
It's great. It's
I told him, I said, yo, I feel this track is gonna put you on. Like, it's a good starting track. It's like, talk about like
serious thing, yo, Dennis Rodman is a big player in the NBA, you know? People didn't really realize how big he was, but Michael Jordan knew that, yo, he couldn't win all those championships without Dennis Rodman. He shoots, who gets the rebound? He knows. When you're a shooter, and you have a man that shoots, and you know that, yo, this man's gonna get the rebound if you miss, it's like giving you extra confidence, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like reassurance.
The reassurance of knowing that, yo, if you miss, there's like a good 70% chance a man's gonna get that.
Your Cody's gonna pick up the pieces. Cody's gonna pick up the pieces.
Yo, Dennis Rodman is a big NBA player. So is Michael Jordan. You need a whole team, you know?
Of
My
course.
cousin, dog. So when we go in the studio, we're like, yo, we're coming out with a banger. The first track we got, Dennis Rodman, is a big tune, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
And every song I make, I put a video out. If you notice, you know what I mean? That's how I do my thing. You know what I mean? If it's a banger, I put it out. If it's not, I put it, I throw it away. Real talk, man.
But
at the end of the day, when it comes to the music, though, like I'm not gonna say I'm one of those guys who sits there and writes all day and freestyle and stuff. I don't do that. I don't do that every day. I don't do that. Okay, I really don't do that. It's when I have the time, if I'm home or somewhere, you know, if I'm like, cause I'm a busy guy. You know what I mean? I'm a busy guy. Like, I work hard, so when I get that time, I might just find a beat or hear a beat and just do something on it right there and then. And if I feel like it's a banger, yo, I just said I'll put it out. Straight.
You guys want to interview? I'm just gonna tell you, like, you know, I'm out and all that, you know.
Alright. Respect.
But I got a meeting at 7, so.
Yeah, don't know.
Okay, you all right?
You know what I mean? I never put nothing else unless I know it's a banger. Real talk.
True.
You know what I mean?
So, speaking of your upbringing, you spent most of your adolescence, I'd say, like from my research, what I heard of, you spent most of your adolescence in Toronto, right?
Toronto, yeah.
So why? Now you're here, you know?
Yeah.
Like, because there's a music scene in Toronto, but you know, we're developing our own scene here. So what kind of persuaded you to come do your stuff in Ottawa? You know?
Yeah, Ottawa. One, like I say, I always went back and forth. You know what I mean? I has a family here. You know what I mean? Originally, I was born here, raised in Toronto. You know what I mean? Real talk. Other than that, like, what brought me here, actually here like a good 7 years now, permanently, was like a change. I wanted to come here and do a change and do something different. You know what I mean? Something what you're supposed to be doing, you know? Your friends and family don't pay your bills. You know what I mean? You pay your bills, right? So I had to jump away from that. I was being like one of my friends and like my other family, this and that, come out there and come out and just do what I have to do, you know? Originally, I actually came to actually open up a club and stuff like that in future. Hopefully I do that. You know what I mean? Yeah, back in the day, like, my family, you know, already owned their own businesses back in the day. Be like, we went to our own clubs, yo. You guys probably heard about Sunrise, yo. You know what I mean? You can't be from Ottawa and not know about Sunrise and Island Jerk. You know what I mean? You know? That's us right here. You know, this is one of the big chefs too from Island Jerk. Then, you know, the chef right here.
Big up yourself.
Yeah, big up. Yeah,
yourself.
Shock Out. We had a clothing store called Shock Out. Yeah, man. So I kind of grew up with the business, like my family business, you know? Yeah, like business, and like if it wasn't business, like I was living the real life, like growing up and trying to survive, pretty much, like any other kid.
I gotta go to the bathroom. We're bored.
Throw your rags up. Energy. Throw your rags up. Yeah. Throw your rags up. Yeah. Make it boom. Boom. Show your sad side. Boom. Show your sad side. Show your sad side. Hey. Make it boom. Boom. Throw your rags up. Yeah. Throw your rags up. Yeah. Throw your rags up. Yeah. Make it boom. Show your sad side. Show your sad side.
location of the night. We have had another.
613. This is another one for the streets that I said, you know? Yeah. It's not just a dance, a movement right here. I'm gonna show you guys right now.
Make it boom, throw your rags up, throw your bags up, throw your rags up. Acting all retarded like a fucking fool. Sharks, now yeah, we blue. Throw your rag up, throw your rag up, throw your rag up. Make it boom. Show your sad side, show your sad side, show your sad side. Make it boom. Throw your rags up, throw your rags up, throw your rags up. Make it boom. Show your sad side, show your sad side, show your sad side. Make it boom. Throw your rag up, throw your rag up, throw your rag up. Make it boom.
What's going on, man? What's going on, man?
Hey, 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 hey. Make smoke with it. Smoke with it. Smoke with it. Make it boom. Do the storm. Do the storm. Do the storm. Make it boom. Gangsta pop with it. Gangsta pop with it. Gangsta pop. Cooking that. Make it boom. Make it boom.
Good nigga, watch it boom.
No, it's extra gas, extra gas. No, it's like a fucking fool.
Yo, Julia, like right about
Make it boom. Show your sad side. Show your sad side. Show your sad side. Make it boom. Pop smoke with it. Pop smoke with it. Pop smoke with it. Make it boom. Do the song. Do the song. Do the song. Make it boom. Gangsta pop with it. Gangsta pop with it. Gangsta pop with it. Make it boom. Break it neck. Break it neck. Break it neck. Make it boom. Make some room. Head in my hand, nigga, watch it boom. Acting all retarded like a fucking fool. Acting all retarded like a fucking fool. Do the song. Do the song. Do the song. Make it boom. Gangsta pop with it.
Okay. So we're here again for Sleepy13. We sit down. I guess I got a little too busy over at your shoot.
Yeah, it was busy, so we didn't really have a chance to talk properly how we wanted to know. So rather, I like it like this, you know, it's more peaceful, relaxing.
Exactly.
What a vibe.
It went well though. It went well. Would you say it went well?
Yeah, I think it went well. You know what I mean? You know, not everything came to place. Actually, everything came to place how it went. Not on time, but it worked out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of love, a lot of support. A lot of people came out, man. You know what I mean? Thank you everyone for coming out. Enough love for that, and enough respect. Yeah, you know. So
And what's it called? Like, what would you tell them to expect for the video though?
Yeah, you guys are gonna see a boom. Make it boom. You know what I mean? Just make it boom. Just watch out for that boom. That's all I gotta say.
So in your Static Card interview, you spoke about your first time rapping, and you said one day I had a sound put into my ears, and then I started fucking with it. Shit that I thought I could relate to, and then put into a song.
Yeah, you know, shit I can relate to. You know, either being through it, went through it, seen it, other people being through it or going through it in life. You know what I mean? I just took it and put it to words.
Yeah. So what was that song though? You know?
What was that song? It was Dennis Rodman. Let's see. Dennis Rodman. No Hook. I Got Mine. Those three right there. If you can relate, you can relate. You know.
So when you make music, how do you try to protect yourself, you know? Like how do you try to make, are you trying to make dark music? Are you trying to make party music? Are you trying?
Honestly, man, how I do my music differently. Right? I'm not that type of guy who just goes and just freestyles right off the bat and stuff. You know what I mean? I kind of like write to it. You know what I mean? It's just like I just gotta be like somewhere and just have the vibe and have the beat right there and have a notepad on my phone. More times my phone, and I might just put on a beat and listen to it and go to it. You know what I mean? And yeah. Magic happens right there. People fuck with it, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because I the vibe, Dennis Rodman, the vibe for Make It Boom, those two are definitely, you know, like those are uppers, right?
Yeah.
Like they get people dancing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like especially like at your video, you had everybody was moving in the video, like, you know, like everyone on the sidelines. You had enough people on the sidelines.
Mm.
So everyone on the sidelines, because we were there, and everyone was just doing their thing. They're all having fun. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. What do you think? I'm trying to actually make that like a little trend too, make it boom. You know what I mean? That's another thing that's gonna come out. See, like I see everyone doing a little challenge and stuff. Well, I'm gonna make it boom challenge. See what's up with that. I think I got some great moves for everyone to be doing in that. You know what I mean? Do a little TikTok, that's for their thing too. So. Yeah, you guys better stay tuned.
Since you're putting on Ottawa, you know, you're repping Ottawa nicely, you know?
613. Repping the 613, 613, 613.
Are you focused at all on working with, you know, Ottawa artists, Ottawa producers, you know, beat makers, you know, putting your studio money to Ottawa people? I mean, like, so what's going on? Where are you recording right now?
Yeah, right now I recorded in Ottawa, yeah, that's for sure. I recorded with J. Currell and KGJ, you know what I mean? Maybe to them set up card production, you know? And that's who I work with right now. True. You know what I mean? Not say I want to go around and work on the place and other people. I'm always down. I'm always open-minded, you know? So like, if people can relate, it's for them to come to me. I don't really go to people. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Okay. So if someone were, you know, so let's say like a producer were to hit you up, be like, yo, I'll send you 6 beats right now and tell me if when you fuck with, maybe we can work together. What would your energy be on that?
I gotta hear the beat. If I hear the beat and if I can relate to that beat, yeah, I'll do it.
True.
Yeah. If I can't, then I'm sorry. I can keep it going. Yeah, man.
Your song No Hook, tell me about it. Was it a freestyle? What was going on?
Yeah. No Hook. It was like a little freestyle. Still was in a freestyle, quick freestyle, you know, in the hood freestyle. You know what I mean?
How did it feel to get your, you know, that video up on 6 Blood Premiere, you know? Because, like, you have been only doing this for, you've been doing this for, like 6 months or less, and now you have a couple videos on 6 Blood Premiere, you know, you're on World Star Canada, you know, you're on that, so how was that feeling the first time that you accomplished that?
Well, you know, it felt pretty good. It actually feels good. Yeah, actually, you know what? I can even say, like, Dennis Rodman, my accomplishment, even that song for Ottawa at least, you know what I mean? That was like top 5, top 3 song, hip hop song anthem for the summer and stuff. You know what I mean? For like a couple weeks, you know what I mean? And I like that, you know. I felt good. I felt like accomplished, you know. I felt like an achievement, you know what I mean? 'Cause it's like me, for a guy who never done it before and actually did it, and the first time what comes out and they made it like that, and it's like all over. People actually listening to it. People actually in the bars, the club, I see them, like I hear it, and like wow, people snapping me, seeing, you know what I mean, little things. I go on TikTok, I see then people doing things to the song, you know, little things to relate the same thing, like wow, you know what I mean? Like
for good, like, it's a big win. It's a win.
Yeah, it's a win.
It's a win for you. It's a win for Ottawa music on its own. You know?
I was shocked too. Like I had, like there's a couple people like bought it as a ringtone. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
People buying ringtone like as a ringtone. I'm like, yeah, that feels good, you know. Real talk, no cap. So yeah, I don't even have it in a ringtone, but other people do.
But y'all see too. The amount of niggas that he had there, the amount of family. You know, all the little munchkins running around was a real pure support, you know? So, you know, those are the people who are definitely who are putting you on for sure, right? So how does it feel, you know? Like, you feel like you're doing something good, you know, for them too?
Something good. I have a connection with each and every person there, some way, somehow. Believe me. And a lot of them, you know, was probably there from since I was born to like meeting them like not too long ago to like years or whatever. But all of them had a connection to me. You know what I mean? So there was a vibe. It was a vibe, yo. So yeah, it was well, man.
Thank you for letting us, thank you for letting us come to your video. That was respect. Letting us shoot and stuff. It was fun on my part for sure. It's definitely fun on Kyle's part as well because, he loves to shoot and it was definitely pure content over there. Big up Kyle for this too as well,
Yeah, big up, you know what I mean? Behind the scenes. Yeah.
So,
he's not a murder beast, but he'll be better than him. Yeah.
Alright, thank you, Sleepy. Thank you for just pulling up, showing the love, working with us, It was some effort. We've been shooting for, a couple, probably about a span of 2 weeks now, including LA Trotsky's video. But, yeah.
I like that. You know what I mean? You guys also keep it good right here. I like what you guys also doing, man. This is really good,
Yeah, for real. All we're trying to do is, put auto on and see talent and want to get interviews.
That's what you gotta do sometimes. You gotta network, man. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay, what?